When life seems hard, the courageous do not lie down and accept defeat. Instead, they are all the more determined to struggle for a better future. It's worth remembering that it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. Let us not take ourselves too seriously. None of us has a monopoly on wisdom. I believe that, young or old, we have as much to look forward to with confidence and hope as we have to look back. Our modern world places such heavy demands on our time and attention that the need to remember our responsibilities to others is greater than ever. Each day is a new beginning. I know that the only way to live my life is to try to do what is right, to take the long view, to give of my best in all that the day brings, and to put my trust in God. When life seems hard, the courageous do not lie down and accept defeat. Instead, they are all the more determined to struggle for a better future. Perhaps we make too much of what is wrong and too little of what is right. The trouble with gloom is that it feeds upon itself, and depression causes more depression. In times of doubt and anxiety, the attitudes people show in their daily lives, in their homes, and in their work, are of supreme importance. Although we are capable of great acts of kindness, history teaches us that we sometimes need saving from ourselves, from our recklessness or our greed. It is through this lens of history that we should view the conflicts of today, and so give us hope for tomorrow. Over the years, those who have seemed to me to be the most happy, contented and fulfilled have always been the people who have lived the most outgoing and unselfish lives. Everyone is our neighbor, no matter what race, creed or color. We know the reward is peace on earth, goodwill toward men, but we cannot win it without determination and concerted effort. It has been women who have breathed gentleness and caring to the harsh progress of mankind. Whatever life throws at us, our individual responses will be all the stronger for working together and sharing the load. Inevitably, a long life can pass by many milestones. My own is no exception. Though we each lead different lives, the experience of growing older, and the joys and emotions which it brings, are familiar. We all need to get the balance right between action and reflection. With so many distractions, it is easy to forget to pause and take stock. It has always been easy to hate and destroy. To build and to cherish is much more difficult. I have to be seen to be believed. Grief is the price we pay for love. It's all to do with the training. You can do a lot if you're properly trained. I myself prefer my New Zealand eggs for breakfast. Grief is the price we pay for love. At its heart, engineering is about using science to find creative, practical solutions. It is a noble profession. I know of no single formula for success. I cannot lead you into battle. With age does come experience, and that can be a virtue if it is sensibly used. I know of no single formula for success. It's worth remembering that it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring it. With age does come experience, and that can be a virtue if it is sensibly used. The birth of a baby brings great happiness, but then the business of growing up begins. People are touched by events which have their roots far across the world. Sport has a wonderful way of bringing together people and nations. Everyone is our neighbor, no matter what race, creed, or color. Work is the rent you pay for the room you occupy on earth. Dieu et mon droit, God and my right. For many, Christmas is also a time for coming together. But for others, do not tell secrets to those whose faith and silence you have not already tested.